Blah 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 blah
Ringo,
blah
ringo,
blah.
ringo, ringo.
Ringo dingo. What up, Naughty Steppers? It's Connor Whitmore here again with another video for you on the Nawtystep channel. And as you can see, I am joined by another family member for another family review video. This is Riley Whitmore, aka what did we come to? Is it Brother Nawty or
I think it
Brother
was,
Nawtystep?
yeah.
Funny fact, he's just turned 18. So we actually had our first night out ever together.
Last night.
Which was very eventful, very fun. Where did we go, Riley?
It's in Torquay, so we were in a club called Park Lane, which was good.
Big night.
And we went for pre-drinks in this nice little bar called Yates.
It was very interesting for me, kind of being in amongst a load of 18-year-olds and kind of revisiting my youth, as it were. And now I can legally drink and go out with my bro. So there we go, fantastic. Tell me a little bit, Riley, about what kind of music you're into.
Well, over time I've gone through a few genres, but most of the time I like my rap. I like a lot of rap. I like American rap. Like the majority is American rap.
Yep.
Lil Baby, Gunna, Future, obviously Drake, he's brilliant.
I remember you telling me that you were into drill music, is that what it is?
Yeah, I love drill, to be fair. I can't believe I didn't even mention that first.
Drill is almost like a kind of heavy trap variation. I think it's very heavy trap music.
How you like the sounds in dubstep, I love the sounds in drill.
Yeah,
I like how it's all put together.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. That's what we want. The music appreciation, everyone. It is very good that you mentioned the word dubstep because, funnily enough, that is what we're going to be listening to today. So, Riley, what is your understanding of dubstep? Like, how much have you heard of it so far in your life? Like, what do you make of it generally?
I mean, I like it, but it's not the kind of music I could just... Personally, it's not the kind of music I could just sit there, like, if I'm not in a kind of party atmosphere and listen to. I mean, I like hearing people rap, I like hearing people sing, I think it adds a bit to it, but then when you are in a party atmosphere and you're listening to dubstep, it's like a whole different level, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. That's a very good way of kind of getting into the genres by, listening to it in a kind of party environment. Because I also have a lot of friends who struggle to listen to it just normally on earphones, but when it's like with a load of people in a live setting or whatever, then they really enjoy it. And now it's time to actually play him some and get his reaction. So
let's get it going.
So what I've got here, hello. Oh, Sister Nawtystep has entered the room, but she's hiding. She's a bit scared, a little bit shy.
Not like me.
I've got a load of kind of dubstep sub-genres listed here. Basically, what I'm going to do is get you to pick a few that you think sound interesting, and then I will play you a track from each one and get your reaction, because that's really what we're here for, people. That is what we're here for. And you have to be as honest as you possibly can.
I will.
Just say exactly what you think. And that's where the fun is had. So, normal dubstep or original dubstep, bro step, riddim, melodic dubstep, death step, yes, you heard that right, people, drum step, vomit step, briddim, Tearout, and glitch hop, which is like, a little add-on at the end of this list. Obviously doesn't derive exactly from dubstep, but has very similar sounds. But go for one of those first that you would...
One.
That sounds appealing or interesting to you.
I'm going to go with Riddim.
Riddim.
Purely because the word Riddim is used in the music that I listen to.
So, I don't actually know if this is the same in America, but basically, like, Riddim originally in the UK is for a lot of, I don't know, kind of bassline-y, kind of garage... pop kind of hybrid stuff. When I first heard of it here, basically, I was like, I wasn't quite sure on the title, to be honest, because it had just been ripped from somewhere else, i.e. the UK. But you're saying you've heard that term bandied about before?
Yeah, within rap. Yeah. So
All right.
It'd be interesting for me to see what it's like.
What it sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay, you are in for a treat, my friend.
I hope so.
Let's go Spotify. They haven't got all the Riddim, but I know they've definitely got some. So here we go. You got to really brace yourself, mate. This is quite savage music. Okay.
I reckon I'll be ready for it.
First, I'm gonna go with Yasuo.
Yasuo
by Bomber and Crowell. So here we go. So it's like a very like plodding beat for the most part, Riddim. Yeah, you like that? Yeah.
Ooh.
That look. Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, I do.
My honor left a long time ago.
There's a really good bit coming up now.
Ooh.
You like that?
That was a bit like
Hey, 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 yeah, hey.
That's
like
sick, man.
Yeah. He likes it. Ha, ha, hit, ha.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this a lot.
What would you say you like about it?
Some of the sounds in this, like I've never really heard those sounds in any music before. Like the kind of sounded like quite the
Yeah.
like,
Ha, ha, hit, ha.
how would you explain that? I really like that.
It's just a cool little idea.
Mm.
It's just like a vocal sample that they had, and they just put it in. They just slipped it in, and it works really well.
Yeah, I mean it sounds on top of the other sounds. I think it fits in really well.
Yeah. They've got a good like understanding of like time and space and stuff.
It's really different. Like I've never really heard. Obviously, I've heard dubstep. You know that. Like you've shown me dubstep before.
Yeah.
But this is just like it feels like dubstep to me.
Because it's got the heavy like robotic sounds.
Yeah.
It's just in a different structure and a different kind of percussive format.
Yeah.
With all the drums like very like, as I was saying, like plodding along. Like that is what Riddim is all about. That
Yeah, I like that a lot. I quite like the tempo.
Yeah, it's easy to bop to.
Because a lot of dubstep's quite quick, isn't it? And
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
Here, with the sounds.
Yeah.
But no, I like that.
This is a very, very famous song.
Is it?
Yeah, everyone loves it.
I reckon it would go off then.
Would you like to hear another Riddim track before we move on to another genre? Another sub-genre?
Just to see how much of a difference there is between that and then maybe this other song.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be cool to know how different you can... How many different like things you can do with Riddim.
Sure. Yeah, no, that's a very good point. I'll go for one that is like a bit more like glaring and, I don't know, massive. Like the sounds are just like, okay.
Bigger than that one.
Yeah, like quite overwhelming and almost like. So I'll be interested to see if you still like it after this track. Now we have a track called Jotaro. So it's by a guy called Fizo or Fizo. Like how would you say that?
Probably say Fizo.
Fizo, yeah.
Both ways sound good, don't they?
Yeah, I agree.
Personally, Fizo for me though.
Fizo for me though.
Come on.
You bracing yourself? You best be ready, boy.
I like it.
Yeah, like what do you make of that one?
I like it a lot. I mean, I simply just couldn't really listen to this stuff in like the kind of atmosphere we're in now.
Yeah.
If we were in a party,
would it go off?
see a different me.
You'd like. Did you hear that? We'd see a different him. We'd see the naughtiest brother alive, quite frankly. That's the Riddim subgenre. You liking it generally?
Yeah, you know what?
Compared to other kinds of dubstep you've heard before. Yeah?
I mean, I can, like horror.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Yeah, definitely.
I don't really know how else to explain it, but it's
Because of how like demonic it is almost. would you
yeah,
say?
yeah, like how many different sounds and what it sounds like. It just sounds like.
I definitely think it is darker than your normal dubstep or brostep track, which is, you know, stuff that I've shown you before. I think it's definitely more horrific than other dubstep stuff, which is normally, you know, a bit more colourful. But yeah, that is pretty brutal music, and that's potentially no, it's not as brutal as it gets. But yeah, pick another one.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Briddim.
Briddim, okay.
Because, obviously,
Because it's the Riddim similarity, okay.
Am I expecting any big similarities or?
Well, we'll have to wait and see, mate.
Alright, yeah.
We'll have to wait and see. So I'll play you a track by a guy called Woolly.
Woolly.
He is the guy that's kind of made this Briddim genre. Couple Briddim songs for Brother Nawty over here. He just released an EP called Mammoth, and his name is Woolly. So, Woolly Mammoth. Yeah. So yeah, here we have Woolly with Throw It Up.
Go on.
Throw it up, I mean, actually throw up, or throw your hands up, or... I mean, who bloody knows
I'd like
at
to
this point?
think throw your hands up.
Yeah, I'd like to think that as well. Let's crack on.
I always love these kind of intros.
Yeah, dramatic. Yeah. It's like the kind of thing you'd see in like a movie.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
It's like shapes.
Yeah.
Sorry, say. Like an action kind of.
Yeah, very
like
action.
in the trailer, isn't it?
Yeah. Mammoth footsteps.
That's cool. That.
He loves it. I
That's
like it. So what are you making of that?
I like it a lot.
Yeah?
You know, that felt more like the dubstep I've kind of heard before.
Yeah.
It was that I obviously heard a long time ago.
How would you say, like, just because the sounds are a bit bigger?
Yeah. So I like I just really recognise the kind of how it was laid out. So the build up, obviously, and then the drop, and then it goes kind of like almost round.
Yeah. I get what you mean. So there's
like
like a kind of continuity or like repetition about it.
Continuity straight after the drop, and then when they like add in more sounds. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah. When you have the drops, there's like, again, this is like more classic of dubstep music, is having, you know, a lot of emphasis on them, having the gaps between different sections like really spot on, so that there's like, when you feel the drop, it has like a massive impact on you. Do you know what I mean?
I like drops having impacts. It almost in the party atmosphere. It gets me so hyped, and I like being hyped.
It likes being
in a party atmosphere, 100%.
So if you're in a party atmosphere with your boys, what's your go-to dance move?
See, that all depends on what I'm listening to.
So
if I'm listening to something like this, improvisation.
Improvise it, so like just freestyle.
Do whatever.
Complete freestyle, I like that.
Yeah, just swing it, you know what I mean?
Just swing it. Just swing it, Pete.
Just swing your body.
Just so like okay, so this is playing, and pretend like, obviously you're sitting down, but pretend that you're not like here doing this, like
what, right now?
It's a lot of arms, a lot of the energy, mate.
It's getting me so hyped that I'm gonna have to take off my hoodie.
Woo! Getting a bit steamy up in here, boy.
Mhm.
Trying to think of another Briddim. Oh yeah, I know of another Briddim kind of tune. Cinematic. Yeah, as in like, you know, Vincent Company. Vincent Company. Yeah, for all the Americans out there, Vincent Company is a footballer and centre back for
Manchester City,
and
he's got a very big head.
I was going to say and Belgium, but he does also have a big head. And when we say football, we mean the sport where you kick it with your feet, not American football where you use your hands.
Throwing rugby tackle kind of stuff.
A sport where you use your hands to play football. Anyway, now we have Company with Blade. So this is one of my favourite songs of this year.
Okay.
got quite an enchanting appeal to it, you know?
I tell you what,
Like storytelling.
right up until those beats came in, that didn't sound like dubstep at all to me.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I mean, it will sound like dubstep very much in a bit, but
Oh.
the way that it kind of is like a kind of extension of Riddim, the first one we heard, is because like it's still got that, you know, bopping element to it, but it's just bigger
I like
sounds.
that a lot.
Yeah, it's like Skrillex sounds like that big, but just over the Riddim backdrop. So like Skrillex is like bro step music, and when you put bro step and Riddim, you get Briddim, and that's what this is. Yeah. Again, it's quite dramatic, isn't it? Like you could put it in like a film or something.
Yeah.
This bit, this little giggle here. It's got a little one of these, you know. You know the festival I went to in America, Lost Lands?
Yeah, that looked wicked.
So imagine thousands of people dancing to that at the same time, just all doing that.
I'm pretty sure I saw some videos as well, didn't I? It looked. I told you how much I wish I was there, didn't I?
Yeah, mate. Yeah. I mean,
really good.
One day we will be going to a festival together,
100%.
and we will be listening to some big electronic tunes. That is for sure.
Naughty.
We are going to pick one more genre and then dip. So, if you can pick one more from the list.
I'm gonna go with melodic dubstep.
Melodic dubstep, okay. So yeah, you might like this one a bit more actually.
Melodic
Yeah.
kind of picked itself for me.
Yeah. So we are going to go with Chime, and he is someone who's actually a good friend of mine. He's called Harvey. He's been making this kind of music for a few years now. His style is just completely melodic dubstep. Like, I won't ruin it before I show you it, but yeah, that's what you can expect. Like big dubstep sounds with the melody like infused in it.
Okay.
That sound good?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go with Chime experience points. So let's go.
Whoa.
Very like delicate and tricksy and like colourful.
Yeah, I like that.
Harvey, man, this intro always gets me.
Hey, you know what this reminds me of?
What?
A bit of Foxy Stevenson.
Fox Stevenson, yeah! Tico.
I love that tune. That's a wicked track.
This bit. So you see, like, the melody is like in the dubstep. Do you know what I mean?
I'm loving this.
He loves it. Yeah, you like that?
The vocals.
Yeah, the little vocal, the tiny little vocal. So you can hear like all the colour and the vibrancy in the dubstep.
Yeah, I prefer this to the others.
Yeah.
Because of how positive it sounds.
Oh yeah, that's such a good point.
It's
very like uplifting.
Yeah, I'd rather listen to something that sounds more positive than just a bit like
too heavy.
Way too heavy.
Yeah. That makes sense, man. Very kind of like euphoric music, you know, how, like as you're saying, like just like inspires all that good feeling in you.
Yeah. I feel like you could catch this kind of stuff from Mario. Super Mario. Like. Oh. Yeah. Oh man, wicked. This is really smooth. I like how that ended.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? I really like in that track how he ends with the sequence he started with. Do you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like rounding it up and like giving that sense of like body and sense of body. I'm gonna go with that. Just gonna go with that.
Yeah, I really like how there was a slight bit of vocals in there. And
Yeah,
the
just
fact that
tiniest
they
one.
weren't quite often in it as well. It just
Yeah, you just drop them in, you know, a little bit of that
yeah,
spark
it's
every
almost
now and
like
then.
a surprise, and it always sounds good. Would you count Fox Stevenson under that, or?
Yeah, and actually, that is a very good point. So, let's go for a Fox Stevenson
Yes,
track.
please. I mean, the only song I know of his is Tico, so I would like to know another one.
Tico, if people don't know already, is kind of like it's a weird tune actually. I'm not quite sure what genre it is. I'll play a bit of it now. And you can tell me, let me know in the comments. Riley absolutely loves this track. Like, I showed it to him, a few years ago?
Yeah.
And as soon as he heard it, he was like, woo!
Oi.
Oh, it's house. I forgot this bit,
See,
yeah.
I love house.
Yeah, it's kind of housey. We'll go to the first drop of this and then change track, because it is a dubstep video.
Oh, this goes off every time.
Okay, yeah, let's change it up because it is a dubstep video after all.
Bit of that melodic.
But yeah, I think we'll go for a Fox Stevenson dubstep track now. He's released a load of good tracks this year, so I'm just trying to think about which one you would feel most. I'm gonna go with Out on My Own.
Go on.
Yeah, so here we go. Fox Stevenson with Out on My Own. It's him singing as well.
For real? Fox Stevenson? Cool.
See, a very peaceful, you know.
Yeah, I like it. Positive. All these vocals in. That's sick.
Yeah, it is good, isn't it?
To be able to do that as well. Not just like getting someone else on it. Yes.
So yeah, what do you think about that one?
I'm liking it.
Yeah?
I'm liking it a lot.
What do you like about it?
Again, the positivity that you hear makes you feel. I love how it's him singing and he just hasn't got someone else on the track. I think that's really cool. Like the fact that you can make music and actually make it through doing something completely natural.
He also plays many instruments. And
this guy's a bit talented, isn't
he? Mr. Fox is a bit talented, a little bit talented. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he does absolutely everything, like the production and the instruments and vocal. Like, yeah, it's crazy to be fair.
The amount of effort as well. Like,
yeah,
I don't even know what it takes to make a song, so I can just. I'm guessing that it's bloody tiring.
yeah, for sure. Producing alone is very difficult. But when you've got to do all the instruments that come with it and like everything and the vocal and putting it all together,
it's all
and
got
then
to be perfect, hasn't it?
Exactly, and
Otherwise,
then you've actually got to go and make the songs sound good and not just put them all
like
together and
song that someone's gonna skip halfway through.
Exactly.
The kind of style of the vocals and like what he's kind of singing about.
Quite somber and like telling a story
Yeah.
and just quite peaceful and calm, but like obviously got a lot of character to it at the same time.
I like when the vocals are part of a build up to a drop as well. I like that.
Yeah, for sure. It adds another level, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Adds another level of appreciation.
It adds like a whole nother thing for you to think about, doesn't it? Because you're hearing what you're saying and then you're hearing the noises and you're putting it together.
Yeah, for
which
sure.
is sick.
Does a dog like Fox Stevenson?
Right here. Up here.
Come on. Yeah!
Look what we got. Look at him.
Loki loves the melodic dubstep.
Yeah, I love that how it all kind of settled at one point, didn't it?
Yeah.
Started to settle.
He just he tones it down really well at the end. Just kind of brings it to a standstill again by doing something at the end which is at the beginning also with the vocal. So again, giving it that sense of body and
like
well-roundedness.
Very balanced.
Yeah, definitely, man. So you liked that?
Yeah.
That genre.
Melodic.
Melodic dubstep.
I like it a lot.
Good stuff. So yeah, we've gone through a few sub-genres there. I think we can gather from that your favourite was the melodic dubstep.
For sure.
What would your kind of final comments be on the other two, the first two? A bit too heavy for you?
Bit too heavy, but as I said, like in a party atmosphere, I'd happily listen to that. Even though it doesn't really sound as positive and uplifting as the other genre, it's still like really fun. Like a party atmosphere, you're always gonna have fun with that kind of music. Like there's never really a point where you're left not knowing what to do with yourself.
I think the next thing is you coming to a dubstep concert with me.
Yes. I'd
I
love
think,
to.
yeah,
That'd
if we could experience the dubstep in the rave, in a live setting, and then
I think that would.
that would go off, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
So there we have it, guys, for the second family review video with Brother Nawty, aka Riley Whitmore. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I shall see all of you in the next one.
Subscribe.
And now you've got to do the outro, so what you got to say is...
And lastly, if it's naughty, then you know, guys. So be sure, as always, to keep it naughty and stay safe. And I shall see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace out. Oh.
Hello.